Today, I want to talk about Bill. Most of you already know Bill. He's been around for a while, for a long time. And I have a pleasure of knowing him only for 4 years. I didn't know Bill for much longer. I want to talk mostly about his achievement and accomplishment and assistant in table tennis, but he's, as you know, he's a good tennis player and presently a coach. He organized tennis group and so on. So, and I don't want to get into when Bill was born, because that's a touchy question. Basically, I had lunch with him and I had many emails that he's rushing to send me, but he says in 1940s he was a young boy, 14, 15 years old, so you can figure out from there. But we don't know when in 1940s.
Yeah, young is relative.
Yeah, right. He's in his, anyhow, golden years. Half of us probably won't make it anywhere close to that. We hope we make it. Basically, he has played many tournaments. He told me he has played George Henry. Okay, George Henry, you know, still about 2100 or so. He almost beat Ziggy or Vladdy, I don't know. And he played him there. So he played him in St. Louis. Also, he played in Missouri Valley Championship. He was #1 player, of course, before I showed up. And he was many years, I'm talking about 40s and 50s, and he was #1 in this area. But he has played in National in Chicago in 1945, lost to Chuck Burns. He attended more U.S. Nationals. He played in St. Joseph, South Bend. Next weekend is the 42nd time that tournament is played. He's been in it several times. I played only twice, but he remembers losing to Mark Kaczynski, probably when Mark was 10 years old or so. That he's now U.S. National and 2600 level. But again, that goes to the depth and I guess age up there. We should have done this a while back. We kept procrastinating. So I'm glad that we get the opportunity to do so. He played national level player. These are the players. I just read some of you, most of you are too young to know these names, but some of us know, myself, and some of these people are not with us no longer. Ron Shirley, who is the California organizer, passed away. Jimmy McClure in Indianapolis, a big-time international referee and in the USATT. Bobby Gusikoff, Marty Risman, these are New York players. Bernie Bouquet, origin from England, for his racket. He lost his racket to Bill and then had to pay money to get it back. So I guess you could lose your pants playing table tennis. Saul Schiff, we all know Saul Schiff. Saul passed away? Yes. I think God bless his soul. Hushang Bozorgzadeh, my good friend, Iranian #3 in Asia at one time. He's about 2000. Hushang was definitely in the Iranian national team, and for years I couldn't beat him, but now he's slowed down. And Hushang Bozorgzadeh, they call him Bozo, he hated that, right? Richard Bergman, boy, these are people that I've seen textbook about them. Marcy Monasterio, I know that guy because I played in New Jersey table tennis club for 10 years. Marcy had one hand and boy, he was deceiving and misleading. So Bill goes to New York City for 1 week quick tournament. He ended up staying 3 months playing table tennis and going to parlor and I hope not chasing women, right? But he did everything else but that. Got married at age 36, kind of late. I guess table tennis got on the way. Never lost a match in the over 70 years old bracket in World Veteran in Dublin. And then the computer malfunction defaulted him a civil card. And that happens in these huge tournaments that run by computers. So he shows up, they say not yet, then he show up later, he say you're too late. So he's gone. Played Bill Price at 17 in Western Open in Omaha in a chiseling match. Now this is another old you guys don't know what chiseling is. Chiseling is equivalent to expedite. And some of you may not know what expedite is. The old style with the no spine, the slow game, push. Two-player push forever. Some went overnight, they had to stop, come back next morning. The 21. No, serious. So they put the rule that if you go over 12 or 15 minutes in any game during the match, from then on, you have to play faster. Means you hit everyone, you serve one, your opponent serve, and then on the 12th thing you got to get the point or lose to a point. So he been in tons of these expedites. Because it's hard pass and so on. And then of course he was at the age of gambling, because he walked in a parlor with tons of money and like probably mafia gambling gear and table tennis on the side. And Bill walks in and says, "Oh, you're from Kansas City, so you went to TT, not to the gambling table, I hope." Yeah, so anyhow, Bill got dizzy in the tournament in Denver, Colorado because of the height. Got married at age 35. Also very accomplished in tennis. Beating player who beat Borg. I don't know the name of the player. Bill played in South Bend, lost to very young Mark Kaczynski. Bill was among support. Oh, this is important. At the hard rubber, they want to change to sponge. First time the sponge. And he was in the committee, and the guy who has a lot of money, he says, "I don't want to switch to sponge. I want hard bat." And Bill says no, so he gets in clash, he pulls his money, support out, and so on. But anyhow, after all that, basically it's my great pleasure and honor to award Bill with the Lifetime Achievement Award, which is really overdue to him. Brad has the bag. So now we ordered this thing for him from Lawrence. I want to read what it says, and then we can get started. So, yeah, this is a acrylic-based trophy with an insignia. It says, Lifetime Achievement Award presented to Bill Guilfoil by the Greater Kansas City Table Tennis Association in appreciation for lifetime of contribution, support, and promotion of the sport of table tennis. March 2007. Take a picture with all of you.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe right here. No, he doesn't need it.
Jump over there.
Okay. All right. So if any film left, all right. All right. You go ahead.